Hi everybody, I'm Danny Dancer. I am the Kidtropolis educator here at Fort Bend Children's Discovery Center. And today I am going to show you how you can make some paper flowers. Oh, but we're not going to just make any type of paper flower. We are going to make some Texas bluebonnets. It is springtime. We are going to make our Texas state flower that we love to see this time of year. It's not going to look exactly like a real bluebonnet because again, it's going to be made of paper, but it's really, really pretty. It's fairly simple to make and you can make as many as you like. Here's how you do it. In order to make your paper bluebonnets, you will need a strip of paper in blue or purple that is 2 inches wide and 11 inches long. You'll also need a piece of green paper in that same length and width, 2 inches by 11 inches, and then a smaller piece of green paper that's 3 inches by 4 inches. You're going to need some sort of stick or skewer that's relatively thin, some glue, a pencil, and a ruler. First, we're going to make our flower. Using your ruler, draw a straight line across your paper about 1/2 inch from the edge. You can measure it if you'd like. Then, starting at the line that you drew, draw a series of straight lines going from that line to the opposite edge of your paper, each about 1/2 inch apart, just like this. Now again, if you want to measure to be really precise, that's great. It's a good opportunity to practice your measuring skills, or you can just sort of eyeball it like I'm doing here. Next, grab a pair of scissors and cut each of these parallel lines, stopping when you get to your first pencil line. You're not cutting all the way across. Continue cutting along these lines to create a line of fringe across your paper. Next, flip your paper over. Taking your skewer, start at one end and wrap it around the skewer, just like this, until you get to the end of the cut line. Then hold your curl in place and gently slide the skewer out. When you let go, you'll have a little curl in your paper. Now we're going to repeat this with each of these pieces of paper one by one. Check it out! So curly. All right, we're going to set this aside for a moment and we're going to work on our stem. Take your long, thin piece of green paper and your skewer, and we are going to wrap this all the way around the skewer, starting at one corner, just like this. Now at a certain point, you won't be able to see part of your skewer anymore. You can go ahead and pull that out and just continue rolling until you get towards the end. Put some glue on the last part of your paper and then roll it the rest of the way, using your fingers to seal it in place. Now to attach our flower to our stem, we're going to start at the top. Put a little bit of glue at the top, and what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it all the way around the stem, getting lower and lower every time in a nice big spiral. So we're going to start off with some glue in the corner up here, and actually I'm going to put glue the whole way across. I'm getting some glue on my table here, which is great because it's an art table. But you can, of course, always put down newspaper or work on a tray or something at home if you have a table you don't want to get glue on. All right, starting at the top of our stem. You might have to hold it in place to get us started, but we're just going to curl it a couple of times. And then we are going to keep going at a slight angle, always wrapping this piece, this horizontal piece of our paper, underneath the curls as we go. Now if your curls start to get a little messy, that's okay. You can fix them at the end. Use your fingers to re-curl any of your little paper curls that straighten themselves out. And you have a Texas bluebonnet. Now if you want to add a leaf, take that smaller piece of paper that's about 3 inches by 4 inches. Starting at the shorter edge, you're going to do accordion folds back and forth. just like this. Then, starting about a ½ inch from the bottom, cut in at an angle from one side to the opposite corner. Unfold it, and then just like we did before, we're going to start with some glue. Attach one corner to your stem at a little bit of an angle and wrap it all the way around. And there we have it, our very own Texas bluebonnet. It smells, well, it smells like paper because it's a paper flower. But remember, you can make as many of these as you'd like. You can put them all together in a bouquet and you can give them to someone you love. Happy spring, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today here at Fort Bend Children's Discovery Center. We'll see you all again soon. Bye.